We are looking for our birds hiding in the trees, so see if you can help us to find them. See if you can see anything in our trees as we get closer. Have a good look. See who you can see there. I'm not going to tell you the names of these birds. I want you to try and find out. See if you can look at the patterns and their colours and see if you can find out what they are. Keep your eyes open, see if you can see any more. Keep looking as we go further into the woods. You might recognise some of these faces. It's a bit blowy out here today, so we might hear the wind blowing. I can't hear that many birds singing at the moment. Keep those eyes open. Can you see any more? Are there any more as we get near our woodland circle? Those leaves blowing in the wind. Can you see our woodland circle up ahead? There's my last little one hiding in the woods. Now I'm going to show you some pictures. Have a good look. This is a kingfisher. This is a greated spotted woodpecker. Who's next? These are pictures of a thrush. I wonder if you recognise where we are. This, flying high up in the sky, is a swallow, and there's one resting. And these ones, they're blue tits. One of them's poking its little head out of a hole onto a much bigger bird. I think you know what those are. That's our tawny owl. And here is our blackbirds. Who's that? Those are our robins. And finally, our little sparrows. Excuse me. Quite chilly out here today. Okay, now we're going to have a look at some of the food that our birds eat. Not all the time, they don't eat the same thing all the time, but they definitely have different foods they prefer. So as I show you the foods, I want you to think about which bird might like to eat which kind of food. So let's have a look at the first food. Are you ready? Here it is. Ooh. What are those and who's going to eat those? Moving on. Who's going to eat those? Let's have a look at these over here. These are our grubs and beetles that we find hiding in the wood, in the trunks of trees and in the rotting logs. Let's back over our little mice and voles, back over our fish. And here, Doesn't look like much, does it? But actually, these are lots of different seeds that some of our birds like to eat. Now, over here, we have got some delicious, yummy caterpillars. One of our birds absolutely loves caterpillars. What about these wriggly worms? There they are. They're one bird's favourite food. And these fly high up in the sky. Lots of flies. Some of those are very big. They're not really that big, not in real life, just when we're pretending. They fly way up in the sky. So which bird flies and eats at the same time? Let's have a look over here. Some delicious snail shells. Which of our birds loves to eat the snails out of those shells? And finally, what have we got over here? Yummy. Which of our hungry little birds loves to eat little spiders and other grubs? So, if you can get some pretend food yourselves and put it out in your garden or around your house, perhaps you could try picking it up just like a bird would, with a beak. See if you can transport your food, it's quite hard, to a place that you can eat it. Maybe using your fingers, or maybe making some pretend beaks like I've done here with my tweezers. Not like a real beak, is it? But it's quite a good pretend beak. I hope you have fun trying to find some food. See if you can match up the food with the birds from the pictures, and then you can tell me what you think. Okay, nice to see you. See you again soon.